I used to think that I wasn't meant to dress well, like style was just something other people just had. But I've learned that it's not about luck or expensive clothes, but it's about knowing how to truly unlock your style potential. The truth is, years ago I hated the way I dressed. I would stand in front of my closet not knowing what to wear because things didn't fit right. My style felt outdated, uninspired, and really didn't feel like me. See, the issue is I wasn't into most trends, but I also didn't know how to define what I liked either. So this ultimately led in me wearing the same old things because I felt comfortable. But deep down, I knew something had to change. Fast forward to today, I'm way more confident in my wardrobe choices. I feel like my clothes more accurately represent who I am today, and I can honestly say that I dress better than I ever thought I could. So today, I'm sharing 6 tips that helped me reinvent my wardrobe, and trust me, they can help you too. The first thing I did was I started searching for style inspirations. I spent hours on Pinterest and Instagram scrolling through photos of outfits I liked, but I wasn't just looking at what celebrities and influencers were wearing. No, I was focused on finding pieces that I felt I could see myself in. I recommend creating a Pinterest account if you don't have one already, and creating a board to curate your favorite looks. Pin everything that catches your eye, even if you're not exactly sure why you like it, because over time, you will notice a pattern. Maybe you're drawn to earthier tones, maybe even streetwear, or even more tailored styles. Now these reoccurring themes are important because it'll start to give you clues at what you might actually be drawn to. Once you hit 30 to 50 pins, you'll start to see it. A clear pattern emerges and you'll develop a taste for a certain look. For me, I started to notice I was gravitating towards smart casual and streetwear. So here's a pro tip. Once you have your Pinterest board figured out, start to analyze it. Start to ask yourself, what is it about this look that draws my attention? Is it the silhouette? Is it the colors? Is it the pattern? Maybe it's the way that that person wears the accessories. Whatever it is, make sure you're paying attention to those signs. The key here isn't just to analyze these looks, because it is important to understand why you're drawn to something, but it's actually to recreate these outfits. It's perfectly fine to copy elements of an outfit, especially when you're starting out, because that's how you find what you like. Copying some of your favorite looks is going to help you grow and develop your style. In fact, it's what's helped me grow mine when I first started. It's much easier to understand what works for you by actually trying it out for yourself. Once you physically have the clothing on, you can start to make tweaks and adjustments to fit them to your liking. Over time, as the changes take into effect, you'll start to notice that your wardrobe feels more authentic to you. Once you've identified your style inspirations and curated looks that you really resonate with, it's time to identify the gaps in your wardrobe. Look at everything you own, and I mean everything. This is going to be a tough step, but it'll also be a crucial one. You can begin asking yourself questions like, what do I already have, and what do I already need? For example, if you keep running into outfits on Pinterest and you notice that they're wearing a great pair of trousers, but you look back at your wardrobe and you only have jeans, well, that's a style gap. If you love the look of oversized jackets, but you look at your closet and notice everything that you have is slim fit, there's another gap. A great exercise is to keep in mind the things that you wear regularly and what you feel is missing. Do you need more versatile basics, a couple simple jackets, maybe accessories to pull everything together? Those are all gaps that you need to identify. Personally, I noticed I had a ton of hoodies and jeans, but I was missing out on things like polos, crew necks, and even shoes that could elevate my outfits. So I made a conscious effort to seek out things like loafers and boots, and even invested in statement knitwear like wool crew necks or even knitted polos. After that, I began to realize that my wardrobe had more variety, and eventually I started to feel like I had more to wear. Now, you can't reinvent your wardrobe without trying to step outside of your comfort zone. One of the biggest challenges in reinventing your wardrobe is pushing yourself to try something new. It's easy to fall into the trap of buying the same old things, but growth happens when you break away from that. So I made a rule for myself. Every time I went out shopping, I would try at least one thing that was outside of my comfort zone. Now, this doesn't have to be a huge step. It could also be subtle. It could be as simple as trying a new color, wearing more accessories, or even buying into that oversized outerwear piece that you saw. The goal here is to build versatility into your wardrobe by challenging yourself to try something new. If you want to properly revive your wardrobe, it's time to let go of the things that no longer serve you. This is probably the hardest stage for me because I have a lot of clothes that hold sentimental value, or maybe they were just really comfortable and I didn't want to let them go. But trust me, there are things that you can let go of, and if you want to reinvent your look, it's time to move on. For every 2 items that you buy, you can get rid of 1, and if that seems like too much of a challenge, just take a look at things you're not wearing as much anymore. This will force you into narrowing down what you truly need. You can start by going through everything and asking yourself, do I wear this? Does it fit well? Does it make me feel good when I wear it? And if the answer is no, it's time to part ways. So here's a pro tip. Donate or sell the clothes that you haven't worn in the past year. A couple apps that I would recommend personally if you're looking to sell your clothes are places like Vinted, Grailed, eBay. There are tons of apps out there that allow you to sell your clothes. By decluttering, you'll free up space for the pieces that start aligning with your new direction. When I initially started thinking about what made people look stylish, I thought it was all about the brand names. I thought that if I wasn't wearing the biggest and the latest labels, then I really wouldn't be stylish. And over time I learned that the brand wasn't the biggest factor. In fact, it was the fit. The truth is, if something fits you well, it's going to automatically look expensive. A $10 well-fitted thrifted jacket is always going to look better than the $300-$400 jacket that is oversized and doesn't fit you correctly. Think about it. Have you ever seen someone that was wearing designer head to toe and there was something that just looked completely off about it? They might have all the money in the world, but something about the outfit doesn't look right. Personally, I've seen it plenty of times, and it's taught me that money can't buy style. Money might buy a stylist, but personal style can be learned. So the key takeaway here is understand how clothes fit your body. So if something doesn't fit properly, don't even waste your money on it, no matter how much you love the brand. And don't overlook the power of tailoring. I always thought it was something that only wealthy people did, but you can find so many affordable tailors out there that are going to help you elevate the things that you own, and it's something that I swear by till this day. So if you want to elevate your wardrobe, forget about the brand names, forget about all that, focus on the fit. And don't forget that your tailor can be a secret weapon, turning just regular clothing items into pieces that fit like a glove. Reinventing your wardrobe isn't just about buying more clothes. It's also about using those pieces you already have in the closet in smarter and more intentional ways. I love experimenting with both layering and different textures. It's like when you pair a chunky knit sweater with a leather jacket for contrast, or even a blazer over a t-shirt to help blend formal with casual. Blending materials like denim, wool, leather, and even cotton can help create a dynamic and polished appearance. So here's a pro tip, try to play with proportions. Combine oversized pieces with fitted ones or a boxy jacket over a turtleneck. You can even do things like rolling up your sleeves or cuffing your pants to help add structure and balance to your look. Layering thoughtfully and using textures effectively will help elevate your style and also showcase the things that you've learned along the way. This is where your wardrobe stops being so random and starts to reflect who you really are. And that is stylish, confident, and effortlessly put together. This stage is all about embracing creativity. I want you to go crazy. I saw a quote the other day by Virgil that said, "Everything I do is for the 17-year-old version of myself." And that's what I feel like today's video was for. This process isn't a one-stop shop. It's not about following every single trend that comes along the way. And I would be completely lying if I said that I had it all figured out. In fact, I'm still growing today. I'm still figuring out the things I do and don't like. But the beauty about this is it's about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the things that you learn along the way. If you're on your own journey to reinvent your wardrobe, feel free to share it in the comments. I would love to hear what steps that you're taking. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.